feel cute today, and I wanted to work. I want to work on Daisy again. Last time I got the zipper sewn in and the under lining sewn. The only thing that I've done since in between streams is ironed the seams, because my ironing board is like right here, and so it's like, I don't know, I just felt like doing it. And then I ironed under the edge, because that was something you had to do, and I had the iron out and was ironing seams, so that's what I decided to do. But yeah. I'm working on the next steps. So, cool thing. So I like have my room, like, well, semi set up with this remote control thing. It's gonna be too bright, but whatever. It's got 3 on and off buttons. You can kind of see it, and we have one like this we use for our Christmas stuff. We actually just put it away. And so, one, I have a little like power strip that I can charge my phone with, and so I have that on, and in this case it turns on and off the sewing machine, and so that's what that one does. 2, I have like a noise machine, and so that's what that does. And then 3 turns off my monitors, because sometimes I'll like have a wireless mouse in my bed and then I'll turn off my computer, but I don't want to like reach behind each monitor. Plus, my big one is really hard to, like, it's awkward to find the switch little nub thing, because it's not on like the front. Neither of them are on the front, they're on the back. But yeah, this one 3 turns off monitor. I don't know why I speak of random things. I have it velcroed. Command strips. Command would like to sponsor me now or in the future. That would be greatly appreciated. I preach, I live. Everything on my walls except for that cork board, because I didn't trust it, is up with some sort of command item. And then so this one was my old one when I just used it for the power strip, but it now, and the lights are gonna go funny, but it now controls the iron, and the iron power surges and takes all my light. Well, my backlight, it like takes all, I don't know, it like takes a lot of energy, and so when it's on, it does that. Alrighty. Hope everybody's day is going well. I worked from home today because I didn't feel that there was a need for me to go in physically to just be on a computer that I have remote access to. So I didn't go, and I stayed home. Okay. So, we got it stitched, we got it ironed. Open out center back opening edges of dress, rolling the zipper teeth away from the opening edge with right sides together, pin lining to neck, matching centers and shoulder seams. Stitch neck edge in 3/8 from the seam. Oh, in a 3/8 inch seam. Trim seam, clip curves, pin back opening. Okay, so we're doing the neckline. She needs to come off the dress form. But yeah, I have the zipper in now, and so it looked nice. But now I need to put the lining in. Hopefully it'll poop less. Look, all these little, yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's little like not white, but yellow fuzzy doodahs. And then we need to cut it inside out. Ta-da! 3/8 is, I feel like I feel like I stitched the collar on 3/8. Apply fusible interfacing, turn collar press, machine-based raw edges together. I just stitched it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna sew whatever I feel is necessary, and then if the other seam that's there is showing, I'll take it out. That makes sense to me. No, I don't want it inside out yet. Uh-oh, that was about to be a big mistake. I want it right side out, so I can put right sides together. So you can see what's happening. Down here, there's a lot of futzing with it. Down here. Whee! But cute. I don't know. I like showing my shirts. I got this shirt for Christmas. I've had this jacket forever. I have a Hufflepuff pin on it when I went to London. But yeah, I used to wear this jacket like all the time in high school. Okay, so might have been easier on the dress form, but I don't know. If it becomes too difficult, I will switch. It's awkward, if anything. Okay, line up the shoulders. Their shoulder seams to line up, and their little, what are they called? The little, like, notches you cut? Tabs? Tabs. I think that's what they're called. It's not going well. Down, other shoulder seam. Nice. The edges lined up. The tabs on the yellow fabrics lined up pretty much perfectly. On the white, it was a little off. But I think it's gonna be fine because it lines up really nicely with the rest of the neckline, the collar. But yeah, I started this project, I want to say last year. Like, or no, I feel like it'd be it'd be like a year ago, like not 2020 Halloween, but like 2019 Halloween. So that's like a year and a couple months ago. We're doing math. It's 3 3. Oh, so that's like right up next to it. Okay, so I think it'll be fine. There's a seam. So there's a seam like between the collar piece and the main fabric, and then there's a stay stitch on the collar for both of them actually, for both the lining and the main fabric of the neckline. And so I thought that those were 3/8, but the 3/8 is like a little bit past it, or at least I'm gonna sew it a little bit past it, and then all the seams and stuff should be covered. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pin this down the zipper, just so I won't have to do that later. Never pinning. Wow. I never know like what to say, like ever, just in general. There's a constant loss for words until I start speaking too much, and then nobody can stop me. I'm either silent or I just talk too much. This is one of those times where I need to talk more. It's weird. Streaming's weird, but it's working as motivation for me, and I think it's pushing me to like try new things and play. It's definitely pushing me to play video games more, which is something that like I want to do. It's just if I have the option between like without streaming in the mix, like if I have the option of just like watching like a bunch of YouTube videos on my phone versus like playing a game and maybe talking to people and hanging out and stuff, I would genuinely, before I would just watch, fall down the rabbit hole of TikTok or whatever. But like now, I don't know, it's like it's motivation. It doesn't hurt anybody. Like I did buy a few things, but like it was nothing like bank breaking. Like I got my mic like secondhand off of Mercari. I had to get a webcam for school. This is one that I use for school. This light was like it was like $6. And so, and I mean, I already had my PC. My second monitor is one that we had. It was actually my old monitor. I don't think I'm breaking the bank in any aspect, but it's fun. It's what I'm into at the moment, and if that makes me happy, it's what I'm going to do. And it's chapstick. I need to sneeze. Bless me. My sneezes are very loud. I'll probably peek the mic. I think I've sneezed before. I don't know. I just feel like that's not something that needs to go through. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We all sneeze. It's part of humanity. It's heavy. Did I put my zipper foot away? No, it's here. I left it there. I'm gonna need my zipper foot to sew this edge that these edges that I'm pinning at the moment and not being able to speak. Whoa. I'm just spamming button. Bonk. Awesome. Cool. We're zooming now. I just opened up something to help me monitor things and stuff. Cool. So I'm gonna set that on center stitch. Same thing. I'm gonna use a straight pin. To hold that place. Okay. Now I'm gonna sew the collar. She's a big lady. I'm gonna sit on my lap. That string or hair? It's a string of some sort. I don't know where it goes. It's orange. Assuming it's some fabric fraying. It looks like it. Where are my tiny scissors? Oh, they're all the way over there. Oopsies. Don't recommend using paper scissors for fabric, but it was like one teeny tiny thread. Okay. I am gonna get my teeny scissors. Lid on that. I can get this anymore this way. Wonder if try not to make it nauseous. No, I won't go that way. I think that's as far over as I can get it. But that's a-okay. We work with what we got. Also, I don't really speak when I sew, like while I'm actually like working on the sewing machine, because I had a bad experience once. I got stabbed, my middle finger. So yeah, I don't really talk while sewing anymore. Ugh. I need to fix my foot pedal cord. There we go. Yay! I'm gonna take this seam very slow. This is a scary scene. Oh! Cool. Maybe if I get some good progress on Daisy today, maybe I'll play a game? I don't know. If anybody's out there and has any game suggestions? I mean, I can play what I've already played on my channel before. I have like a couple other games. Like, all suggestions are open. And then I can let you know if I have it or not. I'll put that in. In case somebody comes in and doesn't know that I've said that. May play a game if I get some good progress done today. Bonk, that's me. Damn, one seam. First seam of the day. Woohoo! I'm actually pretty hyped. It's hard. It's hard to get started on things that are really hard to do. And for me, for some reason, this has been very, very difficult. So next, I just switched out my normal foot for the zipper foot so I can sew around the zipper. Just the next part, right? Matching centers and shoulder seam, stitch, trim seam, clip curves, but I'll do that. I'll do that afterwards. Bam! Another seam done. I'm gonna go ahead and clip the corner. And also clip the curve on the neckline. Well, actually, maybe I'll wait. I want to double check that it looks fine. Okay, I think it looks fine. See? Ta-da! Nice. Nice seam. And then get the zipper. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Leave the zipper. Yeah, the zipper will function. Nothing's blocked. I just need to sew this side. Just a little more scary. So move this. Because for those of you who didn't know, a zipper foot looks like this, so then that you can use the edge to get like right up against the zipper, and the needle is also like as close as it can get. With a normal one, it's like blocked off, like it's like a rectangle, it's blocked off, versus this one's more like a T, and so you can't get very close to the edge with this kind of foot, so you have to use this one. Move this here. Fingers are sore. Right there. I have no clue if my mic is picking up the sewing machine or not, and I'm too scared to sew and look. I don't think it does unless there's like another noise that it thinks it needs to pick up. Like if I were to be talking while the sewing machine's running, it might pick it up. But either way is fine with me. I don't think it'll be too loud. Oh, hard part's over. I think the zipper's all done now. Zippers are scary, but they're not... I wouldn't say they're scary, I'd say they're daunting at times. Because I don't wanna scare anybody away from zippers. I would definitely say if I had a choice between like zippers and like grommets and like a lace-up, like a corset, I'd definitely do the lace-up, because then if your size like fluctuates, or if you want to use it on different people, you can have, or like, you know, one day you're just not wanting it to be the size that you made it when you made it. You just want to be more chill. You can loosen the strings a little bit and be a bit more comfortable. But with a zipper, you're kind of stuck. But I'm following this pattern to a T, and it says it needs a zipper, so. Plus I already bought it, and I'm past the point of trying to modify it. Okay. Got the corner. And then we'll go around and snip the collar edge. Next, snipping through 4 layers of fabric and interfacing, which is kind of thick sometimes. Who knows, I might just choose whatever game I want to play, because I want to play it. Also, if I don't get any suggestions. I was talking with my boyfriend earlier, and he said, I like told him, I was like, I'm gonna stream working on Daisy again, because he was here in the last one. And I said, and he was just playing a game, and I was like, do you want to still be in here? Like, are you gonna talk, or are we gonna talk, or whatever? And he's like, I don't think so. And so he left, but he said he was gonna watch. So, if he's here, hello. If he's not, well, not much I can do about that. And we flip it. Yay, pretty. All the pretty edges and seams look nice. look very nice. Trying to figure out how to get this to lay flatter. Because I think I'm supposed to like stitch the fashion layer and the lining like together, but not the collar, and then the collar will then hide it. How to get to that point is a great question. Need some straight pins to aid me. Help maybe get the fabric to lay flat. It's kind of difficult to get it to lay the right way. I think as long as it's like nice enough, like close enough, like as long as it looks good on the front side, like there's no like weird pleating or happening, I think it'll be fine then. I'd been messing with like so I have Nightbot as like a bot moderator thingy, and I was messing with it a couple days ago, and there's like timers, and I was like, I don't really want to set a timer yet, because then that's just all my chat's gonna be, is just the bot probably, which is kind of like a little sad, a little deprecating, but self-deprecation. But I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not big yet, and that's okay. And I think I go like up and down with it of like am I able to have like an audience and like get to, you know, I guess right now I'm working towards like path to affiliate, but and I like that's kind of what like the ongoing thing is for. Just kind of to know, and like as I stream like what I don't know, trackers or whatever, just because I'm interested. And it's like the only like tangible number at the moment. Because otherwise I just gotta sit and wait, and I'm impatient. So that's not gonna go well. But other than that, I'm just chilling. Just chilling and vibing. And sewing and gaming and doing whatever else. Going to school. School starts next week, so... So that'll probably suck up a lot of free time for streaming, for gaming, for sewing. I mean, anything that I do that I think could be streamed, I probably will do it. Just, I like hanging out with people if they want to hang out with me and chill and chat. You know, I like my whole like shtick for like applying for like scholarships and stuff was like, I just want to be able to like be making and to be making people happy with what I'm making. So like, that's all I really want to do. And this is just one way that I think I can do that. So I feel kind of odd about like plugging stuff, but like it doesn't, I don't know. Oh, my grandma just messaged me on Facebook. That was so sweet. I'm gonna message her back. Hold on. That was cute. Cool. I'm gonna put that up here. See, you can see my ironing board now. So I'm gonna turn it to 1, pop that off, switch that feet. I actually usually like sew in silence. But like things are spinning through my brain anyways. I guess he never got the notification that I started. I don't know where to put my... I'll put it there. That works. Okay, so now we're going to understitch, which might actually... Understitching might not be what I'm about to do. Understitch. Press facing, lining seam away from garment, stitch through facing and seam allowance. I was about to do it. Uh-oh. I think if I iron it, I think it'll be fine. I think I dropped a pin. Oh, found it. Okay, I dropped one on the ground, but then I also dropped one, like, in the dress. I'll find the one on the ground. Hold on. Hi, Nick. It's going great. I dropped a pin on the floor already. And I can't find it. Lovely. Wait, I heard it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I hope I don't find it later in my foot. I don't know where it went. Did I catch it? I don't know. I'm not sure if it's out because I think next is to sew cover all this mess. Next step is to essentially stitch up most of the raw edges to hide it. Just to hide, if you will. I really don't know where that pin went. It'll be fine. Hopefully. That was a notification for a second. Kind of sounded like it. Uh-oh, it's not fitting. Try it starting from the tack edge. Try to, instead of trying to guess the middle, which hopefully will work better. Because before I was trying to go from the center out, and now I'm gonna go out in to where it's already like tacked in place, which I think will work out better. How is you, Nick? How is your game? Have you... I know I like just spoke to you. Is good. Are you buying a new ship? Are you just like chilling with yourself? Because I know you said something about like talking to Keith. Yes to what? I gave you 2 options. Oh, okay. Crosswords. So you're done playing Elite Dangerous? Doing some crosswords. Is there even like anything to do in Minecraft anymore? Oh, you're doing both. I was just thinking about Minecraft. It's like, what game? I don't even know if there's like anything I can do anymore. I mean, I guess I could just do whatever, but yeah, the big Ender Dragon. But then after that, what do? The maze? I don't know. Oh, I read that it's big. I didn't even see that you wrote bug. Aw, thank you, Infinite Fear. You're one of Cam's friends, but thank you for following. We've added make stuff. Like what stuff? Like I know we built the tavern, but it's like maybe my creativeness is just not good. Awesome. I see you got the Cam's emotes, sub badges, whatever thingies with the wolves. Those are cool. Okay. Okay, I gotta get my needle. I have to do some hand sewing. I'm almost halfway to 50. Whoa! Closer than I was a minute ago. How is everyone? I need to yoink some thread. I'm gonna yoink it from the bobbin. That's what I normally do, and that's what makes sense to me. We're gonna do some hand sewing. What do you think of Soul, the movie? I thought it was really good. I don't know if it's just because I'm older or that movie just felt short, or maybe I just have like a weird thing with time, but like it was a good like full story. I just was like, I want more. I want more. Like more time, even though like the movie was obviously like movie length. But I really liked it. Oh yeah, Nick watched it as well. I liked it. I'm not great at movie reviews. So like I thought the story was cute, and like the whole point and like the Great Before was really pretty. A bit big brainish for me, but like that was more the Great Beyond that kind of spooked me. But it's okay. Ow! I'm fine. I just lightly stabbed myself with a needle, but I am fine. Everything is under control. Yeah, I enjoyed it too, but I'm more into... Yeah, Onward was I really liked Onward. It kind of came out of nowhere though. Like, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I feel like it just like all of a sudden was just like the movie was out. Like I didn't see any like pre-advertising or anything. I really liked it. It was a really cute story, and I really liked the characters. And like the whole like fantasy but real life, like modern times in a sense. And Toy Story gave me all the tears and all of the toy attachment that I have now. Like I have issues, like I see them actually as real people, and I would always be like, I'd leave my room and be like, you gonna move? Of course they can't move in front of me, but I really wanted them to be one of them. I'd try to like bribe them, because I have a small army of American Girl dolls that I collected for like 10 years. That I was like, ladies. If anybody ever needs any knowledge about American Girls. Yeah, Soul really had like an adult like topic about, you know, like life and work and obviously like life and death in a sense, and like who you are as a person, but I think they showed it well for kids, even if it's just like they don't get all of it, because obviously like being older and like being adults, you understand these things and these concepts a bit more. Like I still think it was like really good even for kids. But you gotta know, I really like, I know Nick loves Up. I got him a couple of Up things for Christmas. That's a really like cute movie. Russell's adorable. Kevin, fabulous. Doug. If I liked, dogs give me anxiety in real life. Nick has a dog. Her name's Pepper, but we call her Beepo. They probably like the part where the pizza plopped out of Joe's butt. Was it Joe's butt, or was it like when 22 ate the pizza and she was like, oh, no, because he tried to eat and she's like, yeah, you can't eat. You know, no taste. And then she just like, and it boop. But I mean, like my dad always says, like, farts and burps and toots are always gonna be funny. Happened to both of them. At 22, oh yeah, she slapped them. Cause I watched a video. It's not the brothers. It's like Watso videos, but his name's I think Isaac Carlson, but it's not like the Carlson brothers or whatever. Kind of like they're essentially, in my view. Yeah, it's really pretty. I think they like these guys are like the John and Hank Green of like Disney YouTube theories and stuff. But he had a video of like, in the sequel, like, would Joe be able to find 22? And I really don't. Yeah. They do the Pixar theory a lot. But I feel like he said, you know, with like the forgetting, and they tell you this in like the orientation thing with the mentors, of like they watched them a long time ago. Yeah, I like binge watched them when I first found them. But they like said in the video of like, oh, they erase like this whole time before and like childbirth. So like 22 isn't gonna have any memory of Joe, and Joe doesn't know what 22 is gonna look like on Earth, because like you only have those like little circles, and then like the whole, her voice being Tina Fey was like, she could sound like whatever, and she does that. She's like, I could sound like this or I could sound like this, but it's just a construct to help, you know, help Joe understand, and essentially the audience kind of like grasp this crazy concept. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna find each other. Unless, like, they meet up on accident and, like, you know, 22 has, like, the whole, like, I feel like I've seen you before. Oh. It could, I mean, she could literally be anybody. I know in the video, like, where, because obviously Joe jumped with 22 when she got her Earth patch, and obviously Joe wasn't going to go back to Earth, but 22 was. But they were, like, the point at which, I mean, granted, the Earth could still rotate, but, like, the point at which they were going was somewhere in, like, Asia. Take that as you will. But I would be down if it was Riley. But I just know that he pointed that out of, like, that's kind of where 22 was going, was, like, Asia. No, but that would, like, totally be fit the theory greatly if 22 is Riley. Watch the video. I watched a video and a guy thinks she thinks that 22 is the Asian mom from the short bow. Yeah, that's a cute short. I love all the Pixar shorts, they're really cute. I liked all the little shorts that they did during, like, quarantine with Josh Gad, like all the little Olaf shorts. Those were really cute. And then the thing that they came out with, like, a couple months ago, where it, like, the best way I can describe it is it's a little, like, short movie thing that they made, but it basically, Olaf creates and fills plot holes of, like, things that just seemed like, you know, but semi by happenstance in the movie, but it's like, it had a reason to it. But, like, I really liked it. And, like, the whole story he had with the wolf and giving up his little sausage nose that he got because Anna bought all the carrots. But, you know, if that didn't happen, then they wouldn't have met. But I thought it was really cute. Hand sewing. A joy. This is why people have, like, one article of clothing. Because I haven't even sewn, like, 6 inches. I am making a dress. I'm making a Princess Daisy dress. And so I'm using a pattern. I'm not that talented, but it's this dress. Obviously the Daisy one. And I have a wig, and I bought some jewels and a crown off of Etsy, which if you want to give me a quick follow on Instagram, that's usually where I'll post, like, story updates and stuff. And from the Daisy highlight, you can learn that I very much disliked this orange fabric. It was a pain in the butt to iron, and it takes a really long time, and it was just kind of, I'd get in the mood to sew, and then I'd have to be like, I have to do the orange. But I am all done. I believe I'm all done, right? Yeah, I'm all done with the orange. Because it goes on the flounces, and then the bottom of the skirt, and that's it. Because it's actually, I couldn't, because they didn't sell like an orange color, and that, like, was similar to, or the same type of fabric that I got for the dress. So I ended up ordering it online, but it's actually the wrong side of the fabric, because the right side, or like the pretty side, because some fabrics are, oh, Cinderella dress. Yeah. It'd be more Belle, because Belle has yellow. Cinderella's more blue/silver. But I mean, you can use the same patterns and such for different things. Just change the colors, change the fabrics. No, you're good. Just princess dress. Works out great. I think I have Daisy in the title? I could have totally not put Daisy in the title. Oh yeah, it's just working on Daisy again. Guesses are welcome. I'm kind of a Disney junkie, but like, I won't be mad at you if it's a wild guess. I will just correct you. But I also don't know everything. Nah, it's okay. Reading is hard. Words are hard. I like can't even read a book anymore. My brain does not process. It takes so much effort to like read something. Words are hard. There's a YouTube couple that I watch. It's Evan and Caitlin. Nick knows them, and he calls them Kevin and Aitlin, because letters are part of words, and letters are hard as well. But they have, so like sometimes Evan, they're husband and wife, but Evan will like speak in their videos and he won't finish the sentence. But like Caitlin knows what he means like in the moment, and so she has like this like automated like kind of serious voice that will like finish his sentences later in like the edit. And they also have a voice for their cat, who is the supervisor, also known as Jube, and lots of other words. But they have a shirt that just says words are hard. They also have a shirt that says I always say what's sad. But the WASD keys, that's hard, because they also stream and game on Twitch, but they're kind of new to keyboard and mouse and stuff. So WASDA? Is WASDA the new? My favorite subject in high school. So when like that question was asked originally, I'm gonna tell a story because I can't just ever give a straight answer, and plus talking more. But like in elementary school, when it was just like history, language arts, math, science, I would say math because I was good at math. It was fun. I thought I didn't really have a reasoning behind it. I'm also very odd with favorites in a sense. But I would say math in that context. But like now, it's like art, band, music. Like where I spent half of my time my senior year, because I did pretty much all my senior year was just like music and art classes, and then like a few business classes, just because I wanted to take, or I didn't need to take anything else, and I wanted to learn, which I don't think I really learned much. I started taking an entrepreneurship class, but like it was a little weird, and then COVID happened, and then we like didn't learn anything. But like traditional, out of like the core subjects, I used to say math, and then math just got way over my head junior and senior year, and so I'd probably say science, even though that has math in it, but it's like applied math, and that's fine with me. English is weird. I have like a love-hate relationship with it. I always felt like I was really bad at it, but then I'd get like good scores and stuff on like papers and things, but like I always thought I was really bad at it. And like reading is hard. I don't really know if I gave a concise answer. Whoever has a concise answer. You like gym? I never took gym. I was in marching band, so that they started doing this PE waiver thing. Like your options before this was take 2 semesters of gym or go to summer gym twice, which cost money. But you spent like 3 days outside in like tents and stuff, and you just like swam and ate and hung out in the woods with a bunch of kids from school. But so I did that into my 8th grade year because I was like, I really don't want to take gym. Let's just get this over 3 days in the wilderness. I'll be fine. And so I did that one year. And then they came out with this PE waiver. And so I did that and technically got like more gym credits than I even needed, because I did marching band for 4 years, winter guard for 3 years, and indoor percussion for 1. I don't know if indoor and winter guard counted towards the PE waiver, but like if they did, then I got like 8 half credits worth of gym plus the summer gym. But I know I at least got the 4 for marching band because I never took gym. I did archery. I liked archery, and I knew that they did archery in gym, but like I just wanted to do that all the time. Like I didn't want to take gym and then just do archery for like a week or 2. I wanted to just take archery class or whatever, but we didn't have that. But we had an archery club, and so I did that. What instrument? I played so traditionally, like, I'm a trumpet player by trade. I don't know, played trumpet for 7 years, and then winter guard obviously did like flags and danced and rifle, which I can't find my rifle. It's like a piece of wood that just kind of looks like a gun-ish shape, but it's not a gun. It's just a solid piece of wood. It can hurt. Like I've stalled my pinky on it, like this 5-pound block of wood just bonk, direct perpendicular. Yeah, throw it around. Yeah. But did that for winter guard, and then for indoor I played the cymbals, which is pretty fun. But I played adjacent to the trumpet is like the flugelhorn, which we had one and we called it Jorge, but it was spelled George, and like the mellophone kind of French horn. I rented a French horn from the school and tried to figure it out one winter or summer break something, and it was hard. French horn's hard, and I couldn't get it to tune. But like the mellophone I also picked up, so I was trying to do a quintet thing for like 3 years with my friend, my best trumpet gal Zoe, because she had tried to do it previously, and then when I was in high school we tried to do it and it didn't really work. And so then after she graduated, I finally got a group together, and because we couldn't get a French horn player, I decided I'll play the mellophone, even though it's probably going to be poorly out of tune. I think I could fix it like on the spot maybe. And so like I got a couple people together. Trumpet's pretty cool. I think trumpet's cool. I've been out of practice. I haven't played since May, but Nick, aka the Frost Mug, gave me, it's called a shush mute. I talked about this in my last one, but it's a shush mute, and you put it in your trumpet, and it basically makes your playing like quiet, and it makes it like about the volume of speaking. So like if it's, you know, late at night and I want to play the trumpet, I can pop this in. And so yesterday I played for maybe 30 minutes and my lips got kind of sore, and today I have not played, but I might. I don't know. Wild thought here. If somebody donates, I have the thing set up, but if somebody donates, I will play my trumpet for a little bit. I have no clue what it'll sound like on the mic. If not, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, either privately or on stream. I don't know. I feel like I want to practice a little bit before I put it on stream, but I've said it. Doubt it's gonna happen, but that's fine. I can keep on selling. If anybody wants me to see real bad, you click the little donation tips thing at the bottom. If not, I keep sewing. But sewing's fine. I want to work on this. Been watching quite a bit of offline TV. I like have in my mind if it's like it'd be a goal to like, I don't know, be a part of that in some way. Highly doubt it, but I think it'd be cool. But they, I think, live out in California or somewhere over there, and I'm like, I kind of want I kind of want to stay in my state around my family. So I think my goal is to finish college, get a job with that degree, and then, you know, do that as work, and then do whatever creative endeavors and use my job to help finance those. I don't know if I have like a plan to be a full-time anything, Twitch streamer, content, Instagram. I don't really make YouTube videos. I used to when I was younger. I had an American Girl doll channel, and it's still up. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but if you find it, you'll probably know it's me. Maybe I will. I don't know. I think it's fine. I left the videos up there. I liked them. They were cute. But I did that 3 years ago. I did it for like a bit into like my first year of high school, and then I kind of dropped off. Partially because I was like kind of outgrowing like playing with dolls, and then obviously I used to have a doll house like along this whole wall. It was like 8 feet by 7 feet, really big, in my room. And then that got moved downstairs, and I got a new bed and stuff. But they, again, back to Pixar, because of Toy Story, they just have like they're real to me. They are people. They are my children, and I can't get rid of them. It's just hard. It's big hard feelings, but they're just chilling in the dollhouse in the basement. They're safe. Oh, there's some water. I did find a tiny girl to give them all to when you're ready. Yeah, that was my... Because I don't think I just want to, like, plop them at Goodwill, because Goodwill will then, like... I don't know. I'm very protective and very, like... Don't break things. Don't touch it. But, who knows? Maybe I'll have a daughter one day, and she can play with them. Because I really thought for a while, like, the value of some of them, because I have some, like, dolls that, like, they don't sell anymore, because they'll do, like, Girl of the Year dolls, and then they'll eventually, like, stop producing them, stop selling them. And one of them, her name's Kanani, and she had, like, really long hair, and, like, everybody really wanted her. And then, like, after her year was up, there were people who had, like, new in box, like, brand spanking new dolls that were, like, selling for thousands of dollars. And now I think I looked on eBay, and there's, like, they're just kind of regular prices. The dolls are still, like, $125, but they're selling on, like, eBay and stuff for, like, less than that. Except for, like, brand new, like, in the box still dolls. That was nuts. But who knows? They might fluctuate, but I'm not interested in selling them. I have a few things, like, listed on eBay and whatnot of, like, accessories and stuff that I don't use anymore that took a while to go. I literally went through everything and, like, decided what I wanted and what I didn't want. Like, I mean, I don't use any of it, but at the moment, but some of it's sold, some of it's still up, but just trying to help finance all my things, help me buy fabric and mics and lights and doodads and stuff. got like a little part-time job. So I'm sustaining. I'm sustaining myself. But I'm not. Ooh, doodahs. This was a doodah, in a sense. This monthly whiteboard calendar. I really wanted like something that I could like write out like when homework was due, because I have a planner, and I got this for Christmas. It's a Disney Princess planner. I mainly wanted it because of Rapunzel, because I like Rapunzel. I have like my clips have Pascal and Rapunzel on them. They came with my hairbrush. It's also Rapunzel, but I got this planner, and so it's got like a weekly spread and like this block out thing. So like each of these columns is a day, and I'll put like my homework, like one's homework, and like, you know, in the future, like when things are due and stuff. But sometimes I just need like a quick monthly view. But yeah. So I thought I'd put the needle somewhere. It's still in the... Yes. Tangled and Rapunzel is my favorite Disney movie and princess. I would argue to say my favorite movie, obviously. It was my first costume that I ever made in 2015 in middle school, because I remember I have a very vivid memory being in my language arts class. In this girl Maggie, I was like drawing out the costume, like my plan for it, like the whole shebang, and it's got like details, and she's got, you know, like lace and embroidery in the skirt and whatnot, and all these details, and I was drawing it, and she was like, "Wow, your drawing's really good." And that's a terrible impression of her, but she was like, "Whoa, your drawing's really good." I was like, "Thanks, I'm gonna make it." And she was like blown away. And so I ended up making it. I learned from that. It was good. It was really good for my first project. But I learned from that to try things on, test things, cause tests, put it all on before it's the day that it needs to be all together. Which I sort of did, because there was like, it was Halloween. Halloween was like the final thing. But there was this thing at the library that was like a Comic-Con, like they called it that, at our local library. And so I went to that with the costume, and it wasn't like, it was together, but it wasn't done. I wanted to add like details onto it, like felt details on like all the embroidery stuff, because I didn't know how to do it either way. I should have left them off. They look bad. The corset isn't really like library con. Yeah, we can call it that. But they like use like the Comic-Con, like San Diego Comic-Con, like logos and stuff on the badges that they had for us. And so, and then we did like a little like parade thing. It was not like a contest or whatever, but it was fun. And there's some people, you know, that went, and I was like, wow, I'm not the only weirdo. I didn't talk to them. My sister came with me, and so did my mom, because I was obviously too young to drive, but like, it was really fun. And I really enjoyed it. And then I made this big massive wig that I've now, I sold it, because it was like her wig, like her hair from the movie, like the big wig down the back, but it was very, you couldn't move a whole lot, and it was kind of hassle to put it on, and I wanted something better. So I sold that, and now I have, I called that one Big Beast, because it was a hefty thing. And so now I have Little Beast, which is like an over the shoulder one, and then I have Beastie, which is like a long, like 6 foot, not 6 foot, it's like 4 or 5 foot, like loose wig. And then I have unstyled things for Daisy and Fiona, because I have like 4 or 5 projects going on at once. So after that first version of Rapunzel, I remade her in 2018 for Trunk or Treat, and just because I wanted to remake her, and that's the current version that I'm using. And I've made a new skirt, so I've made 3.0 skirt, and I'm still using 2.0 top, which is all like one thing. But now I'm working on making like a third version of her. which is kind of scary because I got the fabric like special printed. And it's not exactly the color I want, but I want to go ahead through. On the topic, video games. I gotta look at what I've been playing on Minecraft. You can tell by my videos that I have posted. Again, I'm weird with fate. I really like Minecraft. Like, there's a whole lot that you can do with it. Cause like looking at, I played Sea of Thieves for like 2 years nonstop, and that was really fun. And that's what like had me really meet up with the lads who I play with, and we have an Instagram. It's the lads official, but the L, like the last letter in official, is a 1, and I don't know if there's an underscore or anything. Yeah, I'm sure if you look up the lads, it's like a black logo with a little red thing in a pirate ship, because that's like what we played all the time. And we had this idea of like we were gonna be streamers and essentially create our own offline TV and just beat the lads and like have a little streamer house together. But that's kind of how I met my friends that I have now, and Nick, and we got close because I wanted to play games with them because I had heard like through school that like they were playing Sea of Thieves, and I wanted to, and I think I was using my mom's work laptop, and so I asked Kyle, who lives really close to me, like, can I, like, if I get this game, will you guys, like, can I play with you, and like, will you teach me how to use it? Because the only other games that I had played was like Wii games, and my favorite Wii game was Disney Princess Enchanted Journey, which is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was really fun, and I played it a lot, and I played it with my sister, so you could do 2-player mode. But like that was always really fun, but that was like on the Wii in like 2008. But then I never like got into like gaming until really recently. So I played Terraria, that was okay. That's more fun. I don't think I'd play that by myself. We don't really play that anymore. I really liked Among Us, even though when I'm imposter, it's very stressful. I'd be down to play that again. It's just getting people is hard, and I don't like playing with, I don't know, we're not random people, not like strangers, but like open lobbies and stuff, but I just don't think I'd initiate playing Among Us like by myself. Genshin Impact is really cute, and I found a website that has like a cosplay of Klee, and I want to buy it. So I'm also trying to save up for that. And I have that set up as a goal on my Ko-Fi coffee. I say Ko-Fi, my Ko-Fi thing. Into anime? Yeah. But I have a hard time with subtitles, so I have to like be in the right state of mind to be able to watch. Because obviously, dubbed is better. No, not dubbed. No. Subtitles. Like, original language and then English subtitles is better than like dubbing it over, but there's just sometimes I cannot read the words. They do not go to my brain. And so sometimes I have to either not choose to watch it. Plus I don't watch a lot of shows anyways. I more watch YouTube videos. And like, no, it's just YouTube videos or VODs of streams or people live and whatnot. But those eventually become YouTube videos in one way or another. But I watched Sword Art Online by myself a couple years, by myself, like the lads and I, like we would watch. Like I think we watched like Nisekoi together, we watched like Spirited Away. I don't like anime, so I have to watch dubbed shows, but I'm currently watching Attack on Titan. Nice. I don't think it was Attack on Titan, but I think it was One Punch Man I tried to watch. Like I was like looking on Netflix for things to watch in like anime cartoon-ish realm. Like I watched Dragon Prince on Netflix, and that was really good. I like that. Can't wait for the next season of that. But I tried to watch an episode of One Punch Man, or maybe it was Attack on Titan, but just like the art close-up shots were like really muscly, and I just didn't like it. But yeah, if there are any more cutesy animes, I don't know, I guess I like those more. Ones that will probably cause me to cosplay because they're cute. I don't know. But yeah, I'm down. I'm always down to watch a show. It's just I never think to watch things on my own. Unless it's just I watch it all at once. Or it's like a show that Nick and I are watching together. We've been watching the Lord of the Rings movies. Extended edition. Wow. I have one game on my Xbox, which is like the only reason I still have my Xbox, but it's Kingdom Hearts 3, and I just wanted that because Rapunzel and just Disney. And so I have that, and I have like they made Tangled like a video game, and so I have that as well. I want to play King's Quest, and I know the first chapter's free. And then after that, I have to buy things, but that's okay. That's how they make money. We have to buy things. If you're wondering what I do there, if you get the end of the string a little wet, it like clumps all the fibers together so you can put it through the needle. Eye the needle a little better. I'm always working on 5 things at once. There I have... I don't think my book is convenient. I need to finish this scene first. Nice chatting you. Nice chatting with you as well. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, year, month, week, whatever. All the things. Back to sewing. Oops, I totally messed that up. I like skipped a stitch. Lurking is very much appreciated. I have a lurk. I think I have like, yeah, Nightbot has lurk. You can also do exclamation point commands to see things. So if you read all the way through my latest Instagram post at Brixie Makes, there's not a secret one because it shows up in the commands if you ask Nightbot what his commands are. But you won't have to do that. Because I doubt, sometimes I'll write like really lengthy captions, which I probably shouldn't do. Or maybe, it's whatever, it's my Instagram, but it was kind of lengthy, and so I put a little like, come to my Twitch channel and boo boo boo. Type this, get a surprise. It's sort of an inside joke, but I should have it linked to the YouTube video that it's from. Or maybe I'll just get rid of it. I don't know. It was like funny for half a second. So close to the end of the scene. My leg was cramping. Being home for college was weird. Even though like I don't know any different, I feel like I definitely got, like during the whole quarantine, I got big depressed. and motivation was so hard, and like playing the trumpet, because we went online for the end of my senior year, and like doing band was so hard. Like we had like this list of stuff or like these things to do like every other week or like every week, and it was just so hard. Like it was tough because like something that used to bring me like so much joy, and like I'd love like going to band every day, even though I was kind of struggling being able to play at that point in time. Like I don't know what it was, like either my Invisalign messed up my jaw and it was just tough, and I never figured out how to like play properly again or whatever it was. But it was just, I just loved being there. I loved the people, and so not being able to go and hang out with their, you know, for me almost every day, because I would have things on the weekend for other activities, whether it was marching band or maybe hanging out with people or indoor or whatever. But because I was in like march band and then wind ensemble, which is like just concert band, but we had 3 different ones because we were kind of big, and indoor and musical pit. I decided to do that my senior year because there was finally a trumpet spot and B a trumpet spot that was open, but then indoor schedule kind of wonked that up, and then COVID really hosed it up. Hello, Brick. Hello, my friend. I almost want to call you like my gamer tag username, brother from another mother or something weird like that. But if I ever do play with anybody in the Vibe Club, you guys can call me Brooke. I have my name out there, and I'm not trained in a sense. Like my given name is not Brixie, so I just thought it sounded nice, and so that's what I decided to do. But people are welcome to call me Brooke because I am trained in a sense to respond to that name and not Brixie. But also, for a while, like when bruh started becoming a thing, I was in middle school, and so I would just hear people say bruh, but in my head, like not really listening, I would think they said Brooke, and I would be like, what? And then finally, just like one day, or I'd be like, what do you want? And they'd be like, huh? I didn't say your name. And so one day, it just like, people were saying it in the hallway, and I just like snapped and just like cried and ran into my language arts class and was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm almost done. I have like an inch left to sew. The last inch. This doesn't make the dress done, it just makes the seam done, which has taken me a while, speaking and sewing and chatting and stuff, but that's fine. I'd rather it take longer and me have more fun and chat with people than just be, otherwise I would literally just be like sitting here in silence, probably listening to music or watching YouTube videos and being half distracted. I'm fine. I just kind of poked my thumb. I also say ow when I'm not like really getting hurt. It's more like a surprise, like ah. I just say ow. Just gotta tie the knot. Pew, pew. Yay! Boom. I can retire now. Just kidding. Took me 2 hours to attach it, but that's fine. Sometimes things are a little slow. It's okay. Yes, now we have the lining all attached. All pretty. Next step. Baste armhole edges of lining and dress together, matching seams. I'm gonna straight pin these together just so they don't slip and slide all over the place. And we're gonna match up the seams as best we can. Nothing's perfect, and that's okay. Even though I want them to be, I want them to be screen accurate, but it is okay. It doesn't need to be screen accurate. That's not how screens work. Because if they could get what they achieved on the screen in real life, then they would have not made an animated movie, they would have made a live action movie. Trim a little bit because I had some overage on the lining there. Flipping the directions all over the place. Might need to iron in a hot second. Probably not yet. Me. Nice. It's lining up a bit better. So right now what I'm doing is pinning the two fabrics together around the armholes. So I can hold stitch them temporarily in place to help with the sleeves. What please say? I think it's just a stitch with like really loose base stitch. Base stitch is essentially straight stitch, sewing with long stitches and unfinished edges. Temporary. Awesome. I think I do it. I don't do it quite the amount of the seam allowance. I know that. One done. So basically this is just like pins that I mean it's essentially just putting pins in there. But it's pins that you can stitch over and wrangle about. The other base thing is stitched. Keep the pins out. Nice. Okay. I think that's all I need for this for now. I think I'm gonna hang it out. mean, I don't just farm over. I don't think I will. Yeah, that's what we got. Armholes situated on there. Got the lining in. I'm just kidding about that a little bit, but I think it'll be fine. Zippers in. Cover. Yay! But these, like I was saying with the flounces, this is actually the raw side. This is the correct side. This very shiny, intense fabric that will be staying under there. But this matches a lot better. It's also on skirt. You've got the hoop skirt under there. I might just try to iron it, like iron on the dress form, maybe? Maybe. Okay. Next step. With different pieces. This one. And this one. And the sleeves. Some elastic. I believe we'll need elastic guide. That's a glove, and then I have supplies. I have supplies and patterns in here for when I was gonna make the crown myself. But I've since decided not to do that. Because I need to iron. Let's figure out. These directions. Gather top edge of sleeve between notches and lower edge between dot. Fold sleeve casing in half lengthwise with wrong sides together. For view B, with right sides together, pin sleeve flounce sections together. Stitch along, trim. Was there any piece on the other? No, there was one interfacing collar. There's not interfacing on these, so I believe. Do I even need piece 7? I probably need piece. I probably need the sleeve casing, elastic casing. Yeah, I do. You can put elastic in it. Okay. Okay, pretty straightforward. I will need white thread at some point. But first thing, I have to iron. Can't go that way. Something somehow by the miracle. I don't want to give anybody like nausea or something. That's where I'm trying to be. No, that's so janky. I'm just gonna have to put it over as far as possible. Therefore, you can kind of still see me. If I am ironing. I'm in the fisheye view though, but it'll work. Turn the iron on. I can iron a little bit right here. Otherwise, we're just kind of dealing with what we got. That's fine. Well, I've got the iron on iron's the color. In there, actually turn it up. So these pieces will be casings that will go around my arm. We'll have elastic in them to make the sleeves fit. I'm getting yellow. Fabric tends to fray and you get these little fuzzy boys. See, lights come back on. Iron's ready to go. Don't think I need to flip it. So there's two pieces that we need to iron. And then the other are these big sleeves. Big poof sleeves. It's done. Open out the bed, just so it stays flat. Hopefully it stays flat. This is like the last of it. I just have to do the sleeves, and then I'm done. First cosplay finished of 2021. It's taken me 3 years to do, but hey, that's just how projects go sometimes. There's more planning than like actual work that goes into a cosplay, I feel like. At least for me. To have a notebook where I like plan and keep information from which I watched the Estrada sisters. Estrada, I forget how to pronounce it. There are 3 sisters from Canada who do cosplay, and it's I follow Eileen the most, who is a little android on Instagram. They do these like cosplay journal things, and so I have current tabs of what's happening. I'll show this later, maybe. I'll stick it on my seat so I don't forget about it. Nice back massage. I also have a steamer that my mom bought, I think, graduation gown / my prom dress that I never wore from this past year, but it works for wig styling, so that'll be useful. I just threw the iron onto my fingers. That would not have been good. I can make the skirt hot. I don't think I can iron it though. Okay. Turn it on. Start sewing it. So I fix the camera. Yay! Okay. So five eighths. Really long. So on each of these, we're stitching from that little notch to the other little notch on the other side. do that twice for whatever reason. Normally I just do gathers with one string, but the pattern says to do it with two, so I will do it with two. Maybe I'm missing out on something. And then I also need to stitch on the bottom. There. This one's just a straight line. Move that back over here. This is just a straight line. Sometimes with puff sleeves they'll have like, so they'll have the puff and then they'll have like an inner sleeve that like sits on your arm, and then you have to like stuff the other sleeve, like the stuff the gap, like to puff the puff sleeve. But this doesn't, it doesn't have that, it just has the sleeve, and that's it. That's okay. Set this aside and do the other one. Needed a water break. I might just need a break in general. I feel productive. I can finish this. I can't. I really want to. I really want to finish it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I got a little crazy at the end. I don't think I crossed lines. Nah, we're good. Nice. Okay, both of those are done. Now, this piece, fold clean with wrong sides together. That's the nice side, that's the wrong side. It just says fold, not so. We just fold them. I'll probably iron this. Honestly, the toughest part is gonna be these things. These white little sleeve doodads. This might take one more stream to finish her. Dang it. That's okay though. Long sides together. That's very rare that you put the wrong sides together. So normally you want the right sides together so the ugly part of the seam where you sewed it together doesn't show up. So, I am gonna iron these. And also get white thread, everything. Her out of the way. I'm over here ironing. I don't think, because I have these plastic clips. Will it focus on it? Probably not, but I have these plastic clips. I got them on Amazon. Instead of pins, because they work better sometimes. And they're not as damaging to the fabric. But I don't think that I will melt them. Plus, I mean, I also have like gaps so I can put the iron. Here we go. None of them melted. Still have clips. just ironing. One done. One tube done. There the lights go from the iron. Ironing's not a very fun task. It's very boring, very solemn, very single focused task because you're dealing with heat. Trying not to burn yourself or burn your fabric or anything else really. Ooh, spaghetti noodles. I need white thread. Epic. Let's take this off. Hello? There's the start. Change top thread. Bottom. Oh, iron's still on. Turn that off. You white. I have these cute little bobbin cases. They're cute. I like them. Bobbin. Oh, that's the same thread. I think what seam allowance is here. Seam allowance is 5/8 unless otherwise stated. Yeah? Yeah, 5/8, which is what it's been the whole other time. Yep. That, not setting. I'm gonna take it just a little slower. I am going around quite tight curves. So what I'm doing is doing about 2 or 3 stitches and then lifting the presser foot. You can't see this at all. Like lifting. What's the light coming from? Lifting the presser foot, which is this part. It has a little lever. Lifting the presser foot and then rotating it while the needle's still in the fabric. It's a very slow and tedious process. Okay, I'm hoping to get this done in like the next 10 minutes or so. It's gonna take a while, I'm gonna be honest with you. So enjoy the lo-fi, because I can't talk while I sew. I lifted the presser foot too soon while the needle was out of the fabric, and so it kind of hopscotched. Kind of hopped, it came up and it was like woo in the fabric, even though the fabric is what was moving. I wonder if sewing machine ASMR is a thing. If I can get my mic to pick it up. It probably won't want to be honest. We will try. Maybe. It does for like half a second and then it stops. But that's fine. I probably don't want to listen to the sewing machine anyways. Last pedal. stretch. Well, last petal of the first one. Wow. First one is done. At least the sewing part of it. I'll probably sew these and then clip, and then I gotta iron them, which takes a whole longer time. It does, it really does. But yes, there's one. It will go on my arm eventually. Whoa, I just spat a bunch of white dusties. Love, because actually this white is the same Casa satin prom dress making fabric as the yellow, and then the orange stuff I had to order online from a different place. What do you? Get out of the way. I know this is very tedious. Tedious things to do, and it's quite tedious for me as well. Why do my lips look invisible? They're not. I'm just crazy. But I have this cute tangled cup. Bought it for myself. But I really like it. Four more petals to go. 4 more petals to go. 4 more petals. 4 more petals. 4 more petals to go. I would try to sing a song to the music, but A, it might be off, and B, I don't know if I could do that very well. Or 3.5 more petals to go. Doo -doo -doo -doo. I've got 2 minutes until my 10 minutes are up. I think I might just trudge through this. Half. Two onto the final ones. I'm glad I didn't like actually set a 10-minute timer, because then that might have not ended well. But I think I've done it in under 10 minutes. Last one. Final stretch. Woo! Yay! Done with those. Those are always fun. Fun to sew. You know, I literally had only done one before, but they're interesting nonetheless. So now I need to trim their seams, which basically means cutting them in half. Wow, spaghetti. Okay, so that one's trimmed. I'm just gonna clip it as well, which means since it's curvy, when you flip it inside out, the fabric's gonna want to like get all weird. So you have to clip the seams to help it like sit right. Usually about like an inch apart or so. Usually does the trick. And it's best to cut out little triangles, which I think I'm gonna do. Just make it as easy as possible when I go to flip this and iron it. But yeah, you'll just get some notches and stuff. So when the fabric flips over, it has a place to move, so it doesn't just get all bunched up and whatever. Yeah, if anybody's out there and wants to chat, I'm just terrible at coming up with topics. things, and when it's just kind of sewing, you just kind of do what you're doing and it suffices. Things. Just my master sewing machine. I would like some elbow space. You ever just get like wildly suppressed memories from like way long ago, just like a pop into your head? I just had one. I was obviously like a doll kid, and I really like dolls and toys and things like that, like Barbies, Monster High, all that stuff. And so I watched a lot of YouTube channels that would like review toys and like would make videos with toys. There's this one that was the Mommy and Gracie show, because I was thinking about like they used to say like so professional all the time, because they just would use, you know, whatever they had, and if they did something that was a little funny or like a little silly, or like they dropped a doll or like the box fell over, they'd be like so profesh, like so professional. I don't know, that just popped in my head. Because I obviously want my stream to look nice. I want people to like want to hang around and chat and stuff, and so I don't know, it just so profesh. I guess clipping takes about as long as sewing does. Probably not really. Talking while doing it might make it a little bit lengthier. But yeah, so now I've got all the notches in it, so when I flip it inside out and iron it, the fabric will have places to go. Uh-oh. Nick just texted me, earlier in the chat. He said that he got a new ship in Elite Dangerous, and he crushed it. He's annoyed. He's just annoyed about it. It's okay. I get that feeling though. You do something all day and it's just like, well... Or like the opposite. Like that's what happened with my Xbox and trying to play Kingdom Hearts. Like it wouldn't recognize the disc. And so I was like trying all day after work. Or not even after work, just when I got up Sunday. I was just trying to get it to work, and then finally I was like, alright. I was like done. I had given up. It's like one last time, and it worked. So I'm not taking the CD out. I'm not taking the disc out of my Xbox, which might not be great for it, but I'm so scared that it's not gonna want to read the disc anymore. Wonderful, wonderful. My phone in my lap. Back to Snippet. He's good. He's just annoyed, and that would be understandable. One is snipped, clipped. I'm gonna do this like in steps. I'm gonna do all the middles. Or whatever I think is the middle. No, I didn't cut the thread. That was good. I thought I cut a thread. I kind of trimmed this one a little haphazardly. Got a little close. Okay, another one's done. Another one. Another one. Cosplay takes time, especially if you're making it yourself. Alrighty, both of them are snipped. Clipped, tab, whatever you want to call it. So now they both look like little gears, little teeth. So okay, so next step with that is to flip them. And then iron. Which takes a little finagling, so I'll probably do that off stream. I'm just kind of rolling, trying to roll out the edges to get it looking kind of nice, and then I'll iron it out so hopefully they'll look more circular, more curve shaped. Now we'll just do the other one. that was a dark thought. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. A very dark thought. It's okay. Plus my eyes kind of hurt, so I just like. Hey, robot. Robot eye. Surprise. Glasses are hard. I want to take them off. Just because I don't feel like wearing them at the moment. I don't really need to see perfectly. Just do this part. So that one's all ready to be ironed. I want to show. So I think in terms of like cutting things, I'm gonna cut the string like into chunks of like the daisy and then this part. So yeah, last thing, we'll wrap up. We'll do wrap up for Daisy. So have these sewn, flipped, they can be ironed so they look nicer and look more round. We've got the sleeve casings sewn. Well, not sewn, they're just pressed. They're just pressed in half. And then the sleeve pieces have their gathering stitches in them to be gathered. So yeah. That's what we did. That's what I did for Daisy today.